Okay. Well, I just want to welcome everybody here tonight. What we are doing is I just want to talk a little bit about MyEcon, which is a 15-year-old financial literacy education company. And what we are looking for is we are looking for financial coaches. So we are looking for people who can get really excited about getting into their community or using their social media following to show people how to get out of debt and invest. And so there are some amazing principles and strategies that you learn when you partner with MyEcon. I'm not going to go through all of them, but one of them that I do want to talk about is a concept called income shifting. And basically, we know that a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And we know that there is a lot of money that is hidden in the one place you spend the most of your time, and that is your job. And so what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to adjust your W-4 and not owe the IRS at the end of the year. So we're going to show you how to add an extra $200 to $800 cash back into your household. Now, when you have that level of income, we're going to show you how to manage that money, but we're going to show you how to direct that money so that you can multiply it. So let's say, for example, you had adjust your W-4 and you got an extra $600, right? And you got a $400 a month car note. Well, if you take that extra income shift money and put it on top of the car note, what happens? You will pay that car note off faster. And then that's going to free up not only $600, but now you got an extra $1,000 cash. Now, just imagine if you were able to take $1,000 a month and put it into a stock. Now, I know a stock in particular that if you was to take $1,000 a month and you put it into that stock is going to pretty much guarantee you about a 24% return on your investment. And you're probably going to get a lot more because we're in a recession. What happens after a recession? A bull market starts to happen. And so you want to be able to have enough cash so that you can participate and take advantage of the opportunity that is happening right now in our economy. So if you were to take $1,000 and invest it in that stock that I can teach you about, in about 10 years, you'll have about $500,000. In 20 years, you can have over $1 million. And so we can show you how to have your money having babies. So it is important that you listen to us tonight. We're going to teach you strategies to be able to understand the tax laws so that you can use the tax laws to pay your bills, use tax laws to launch dream businesses. And we're also going to show you how to get your power back when it comes to your credit score. So we're going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on the factors that affect your credit score. And we're also going to provide you with pre-written dispute letters so that you will be able to dispute any errors or any inaccuracies that is on your credit file that is hurting you right now. And so we're going to help you get into that 700, 800 club. And then we're also going to provide you with some investment education so that you will know what stocks are. You will know how to determine whether or not a stock will be a quality company that you will want to invest your money in. And you'll also know when to buy. And so what we have here is one of the largest communities of people who are basically just getting out of debt and investing. And so if you can see yourself making some extra coaching commissions, we would love for you to reach out to the people who are sharing this watch party right now, because they can show you how to get in the right side of money. But what I really want to do right now is, it's one thing to talk about a company and the benefits of being in a company. But what I want to do is I want to share some results from real people who have been in MyEcon, whether they new to MyEcon or they've been in MyEcon for the last 10, 15 years. But I want them to be able to show you how just applying these simple strategies to their life, they were able to raise their financial IQ, they was able to get out of debt, they was able to fix their credit, and they were able to build some income that is going to outlive them. And so the first person that I would like to bring up is one of my mentors. He knows all the strategies in his sleep. He's been in the company since the beginning of the company, and he's a millionaire. And I want him to come on board and just share with you why he joined MyEcon and also how MyEcon has absolutely changed his life. So, Mr. John Pettiford, is you out there?
I am here. Can you hear me and see me?
Yes, I can. You got the floor.
Okay, all right. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for allowing me to come on here on this panel and speak a little bit. And there's going to be a lot of great stories. I know I'm going to stick around and listen to just about all of them, as many of them as I can. And I hope that everyone in this pandemic and everything that's going on is safe and your family is safe. But to tell my story, I always start out to say, I grew up in Michigan, in Detroit, Michigan on the west side. And I didn't come from a family of business or a family of even, people that understood what marketing and leadership and all that stuff was. We were just people. I had the typical strategy: go to work, get a good education, get a good job, all that stuff, and everything is going to be okay. And I was working as a shift manager for Marriott. I had a daughter at that time when I first saw a business like this. And it made sense to me. My daughter was about, maybe 18, 19 months old, but I was broke. I was broke within a potato chip if you ran outside and drove over it with your car. Okay. So I needed some money. I was probably making maybe $8 an hour or something like that. I was the shift manager for Marriott. And I just kind of played around in this industry. And then I started to, get a little bit better. But then I ran into my mentor, and my life totally changed. And I think if you don't have a financial coach, if you don't have a financial mentor, you need one, okay? Tiger Woods at the top of his game, he had a coach. Michael Jordan at the top of his game, he had a coach. Who is your coach, okay? So I think we all need coaches. Now, the other thing I would say is, what has MyEcon done for me? First of all, it gave me the vision and the hope to see that there was another way of life. When I started to understand and be around people that were building $1 million incomes and all these things, it started to grow my belief, okay? So I fired my boss at 34 years old. When I left my last job, I was making maybe $28 an hour. And most people would look at that and say, well, John, that's a great job. Why would you leave that job? But I knew there was more for me. Okay, I knew there was more for me. So what I did is I started building and growing in this company. I've got the best credit that I've ever had. My wife and I, we live the process. Okay, we have a nice home in the suburbs. We have absolutely no mortgage. We don't have high burdensome debts. So we live with this in its entirety. I have trained thousands of people all over the country, and this is the system that I use to become a millionaire. And I tell people all the time, you don't need 5 ideas to get rich. You need one. Okay, Serena Williams understand people play golf. Tiger Woods understand people playing baseball. But see, somebody who gets really, really good at their craft, they spend about 10,000 hours doing that. And I have spent 10,000 hours over the years, over the last 15, 16 years and stuff, working with people, working with finances. And what I would say to you is this is the best opportunity on the planet because the pricing is there. The compensation is there. There is no one that can beat us. We got leadership that is second to none. And I will close with this, I don't talk about what I think. I talk about what I know. So if you ever see me with my mouth shut, that just means I'm not sure about anything. But if I start talking, I make sure I'm never wrong, Angela. When I'm talking, I'm only talking about things I know about. And I make every single dime in my life from MyEcon. Okay. Now I also, make money on investments, but I'm talking about as a business income. Okay. I make everything from MyEcon. So any question that's about MyEcon, I can answer it. If anybody needs me, I am here. But hey, cash flow is king in MyEcon, and cash flow is king in life.
All right. Thank you so much. CEO Infinity John Pettiford was in the building. Next